this is When You Make Next Level Board Games, and today we're going to unbox Power Plants, a game by Adam E. Dalton with artwork by Apolline Etienne and published by Kids Table Board Gaming. So let's find out what's inside. Alright, super cute front. It's very just festive and fun. I like it. Okay, so here are the instructions, which it's really small. It's a small little book with lots of illustrations, so I don't think this is going to be like super hard to learn. Except for, just notice this shape. I don't know why I struggle with games that have these shapes where you make the hex shapes. Okay, so this is, solo mode, that's nice. Here's a little bag that goes with it. Oh, that's cute. It's a velvety bag, and then of course it's got, you know, all the symbols on the bag. Super cute. I love that. That's a lot of extra work. Where to start? Okay. These look like little cheat sheets. Must be. Is it 1 to 5 players? Yes, it is. Okay. Those are some of the coolest player aids I have ever seen. How cool is that? Okay, so gameplay on this side. Let me just try to do one. So let's see, there's gameplay on this side. Or actually, I could just do this. And then scoring on the other side. So I'm going to guess this is a little bit more of the gameplay, but then this is scoring at the end. So that's really nice. All right. Those are very cool. They're also like a laminated like material, so I feel like they will last a long time. They're not going to pick up dirt and stuff. Some little extra bags. Then let's see what this is. Okay, so these are plant cards, and each one has an alternate version. So like this is going to be technically, I'm show it to you this way, the same type of card, but this one with this little mark here is an alternate. So I'm guessing that's maybe to add some changes to the game, right? Some unpredictability. So each one of these has that. So there's that one. I want to show you these plants because these pictures are really, really cool. Just the colors are really vibrant and beautiful and just like really fun. Oops, I'm about to lose some of these. And then how cool is that? It's literally like a skull. It's like a skull plant. I don't know how they made that happen, but that's amazing. If that exists in reality, that's super scary. The stuff of nightmares. Okay, so that's all those. Those are really cool. And then we've got a bunch of little pieces. So then there's some wizards, which is I think that's who you are playing. You're playing a wizard, trying to make magical plants, basically. So, oops, here's the different colors. Black, our favorite, one of our favorites. Or at least it's somebody's favorite. Then I noticed no greens. That's a bummer. That's okay. I'll adapt. These must be like little VP tokens, maybe? I don't know. These are all like worth values. What are these? Gem tokens. Okay, so there's several kinds of gem tokens. And here's one of the things that I love about these already, even though I have hardly even barely looked at them, and I'm sure you've experienced this too, is when you're playing a game and the different values of coins but the coins are the exact same size. It's so tedious, or the even shape. These are all different sizes and shapes. That's really cool. I like that. It makes it a lot easier to see them really quickly and to play and to pass out, and everybody can always tell like what they have. When they're the same size and shape for different values, that's kind of frustrating. It sounds like a small detail, but over time, it feels like you make more mistakes. So that's cool. Those are fun. They look very flowery. What are these? They look like little eggs or something. I guess these are the singles. Oh, they're a little bit stuck together for some reason. There we go. Okay, so even smaller. Let me grab a 2 so you can see. Makes sense. It doesn't say a 1, so it didn't click right away, but this is the difference between the 1s and the 2s. So again, different shape, different size, really easy to see immediately and even feel in your hand that they're not the same. So that's cool. Those are all the little gem markers, which is what you're trying to accumulate. Then we have some cards. Let's see. Okay, so this is a little micro expansion. So I'm not, well, I'll open it. Why not? Let's see here. And then these are, oh, so these are all the things. Oh my gosh, more micro expansions. Oh my gosh, look at this. Okay. So let's see here. There's a Wizards micro expansion with a red wizard. I haven't seen him yet. Then there's also one with some new little pawns. Let me try to show you that better. So that's a small little, how fun. Like, instead of having an expansion just like take over the game, but just small little things you can introduce to make the game different and better. So that's one little expansion right there. And then another one is actually spades. Like, how cool is that? So everybody gets one of these little spades. Because of course it's all about planting. So how cool is that? That's really cool. I didn't even know those were in there. And then this one here, I don't know which one this one is, but this is, I think, an additional one. These might have been part of like Kickstarter goals, some of these expansions. So this one is the Stewards micro expansion. So different cards. It's a little bit dark, but you can probably see that there's a lot of really cool artwork on all of these. Really fun. Gosh, that was really fun. Just really cool artwork. Anyway, so these are fun. Okay, so that's another little micro expansion. And again, like when I say micro expansion, like the directions are this. So same with the other ones that I talked about, like the spades, it's this big. The instructions on how to use that. So how cool is that? Just like fun little ways you can keep the game interesting and not get bored with it. I love that. So put those back in here. Then a ton of tokens. So these are basically like your little sprite markers. These are what you're planting, and each character gets 20 of these. So there's 100. Let me show you the colors. They're super vibrant colors. These are awesome. Let's see here. I got a few too many of some of the colors, but see if you can see kind of what they look like. Oh my gosh, they're actually unique. Oh wow. Okay, so let me just do one of each then. So these are unique to each character. They do the same thing, but the shape and the color are 100% unique. How cool is that? So these are basically like your little seedling things that you're planting, and they're related to your color that you're playing. Hopefully that shows up, but they're all very unique. So, and you get 20 of these to work with. So, and just the colors are so vibrant. Really cool. And then these are going to be our patch tiles, or maybe not ours. Maybe these are related to the plants. Let's see here. Yeah. So look at that. So these are tiles that relate to that plant. So I'm not sure how those go out, but I'm guessing they make part of the board. Probably these make part of the board, and then, oh yeah, it shows right there. And then your little sprites can go on those boards, or on these plants. So that's how that works. So these are nice, like they feel like wood. So there's a bunch of these. So there's some of these for each one. I'll just show you a few more of these so you can see. Each one is 100% unique. Oops, that one's upside down. Probably easier if it's right side up. So I think this one was the one that looked almost reminded me like a little pepper plant, and this is the mushroom one. So there's those. As you can see, a nice place to put everything in. This was sort of the like the Venus flytrap one that's on the cover. I pulled a whole bunch of these out. And as I said before, there are 10 different types of plants. So these are the 10 tokens for each one. That one's beautiful. I love the color. Really pretty. And then let's see what else it is. A couple more types. So these are basically what's going to make the board. Instead of having a board, these are going to be the play area. I think there's only one more after that. Nope, I already showed you that one. I think that's it. So those are all the different plant tokens that basically become patch tiles that become the board. So that's everything that's in Power Plants. It came with some really cool player aids that are laminated, so they're not gonna, you know, get dirty and stuff like that. I love that all the stuff's on here because there are 10 different plant types that you need to know about. There are the cards for the different plant types, as well as an alternate so that you don't, you know, you have lots of replayability. I love the thought put into that, as well as I think 4 little mini expansions, micro expansions, super cool. Tons of tile tokens that are going to end up being sort of like become the player board instead of regular player board. And then like little tokens, your player components, and a really cool little velvet bag. So I don't know what's going to go in here. Maybe the plant tiles. Maybe all these plant tiles will go in there, and that'll randomize the game of how it's set up. I'm not sure yet, but I'm excited to find out. Thanks for watching Next Level Board Games.